Now, the defense chiefs of South Korea and the United States have released a joint statement reaffirming their alliance and commitment to countering Pyongyang's nuclear ambitions. South Korea's Defense Minister Min-koo and U.S. Secretary of Defense Ashton Carter spoke by phone late Wednesday to discuss a joint response to the latest threat. Let's get all the details now from our Defense Ministry correspondent Kim Hyun-bin, who's standing by for us at the Ministry of National Defense in Seoul. Hyun-bin.
Good afternoon, Mark. The defense chiefs called the incident a direct violation of international law, as well as a threat to peace and stability, not only in the Korean Peninsula, but as well as the Asia-Pacific region.
Both ministers agreed that North Korea should pay a price that is proportional to the provocation.
Han also emphasized that the international community will not recognize North Korea as a nuclear state now or in the future. Now, the two countries plan to strengthen their joint military exercises and enhance their joint operations against North Korea's nuclear and missile threats. This is known as the 4D plan, which stands for detect, disrupt, destroy, and defend.
And Hyun-bin, we are hearing that the U.S. could redeploy tactical nuclear weaponry to the Korean Peninsula. Any truth in that?
That's right, Mark. Neither South Korea nor the U.S. were able to spot any unusual activity in or around North Korea's nuclear facilities prior to the test. So the redeployment of U.S. tactical nuclear weapons to South Korea could be on the discussion table.
Secretary Carter reaffirmed the U.S.'s ironclad defense commitment to South Korea, and this includes all kinds of extended deterrence assets.
Now, diplomatic sources in Washington told Seoul-based Yonhap news agency that Wednesday's nuclear test by the North will lead Seoul to strengthen its nuclear deterrent capabilities to counter Pyongyang's growing nuclear threats. Now, South Korea currently relies on the U.S. nuclear umbrella after Washington withdrew its nuclear weapons from the peninsula in the early 1990s. Now, every time North Korea conducts a nuclear test, and just as a reminder that's 3 times in 2006, 2009, and 2013, it has raised calls for the U.S. to redeploy tactical nuclear weaponry to the peninsula. But each time the idea has been dismissed as a non-starter by both governments. Tactical nuclear weaponry refers to a nuclear weapon which is designed to be used on a battlefield in military situations. The experts say some of the weaponry that could be discussed now could include a missile defense system known as THAAD, or Terminal High Altitude Area Defense. Though there's already been some controversy around whether the U.S. should deploy THAAD to South Korea. The U.S. could also deploy B-52 bombers and F-22 Raptor stealth fighter jets.
Well, thank you very much for that report there, Hyun-bin. It appears to be a slight technical difficulty with the video. We'll endeavour to get that sorted out for our next newscast. Now,